You know what I'm saying? They did try and jump Math. They was jumping Math, but Math was fighting. Math was fighting. Math ain't run. Math ain't look scared. And he was on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? He was on the West Coast fighting them Crip niggas or whatever. When you got...
New York, stand up. You should be standing up right now, like I am. You hear this beat? You know what this is? What it represents.
All over the map, catching these homies, and they pay me for the way I be slaying, they just behind me. Killing them off the top, you get body, that's how I'm rocking. It even hotter than the middle of August, I'm being honest. You with a problem, then we pushing the Pontiac, pulling up on them, then they be hopping up out of the van with the yopper and get the chopping.
Yeah, go kill it, son. Yo, subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what we do over here. This is real and authentic shit. Not bullshit no more. Not bullshit no more. I got a new memory card. Your nigga can record for hours now. You know what I'm saying? Come on, fuck with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. I want real niggas to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not that real, subscribe, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You might improve on where you at. Make some comments, like the fucking blog. Let's get it popping. All right. Jimz and Goodz went down. I'm not going to talk about the battle right now. I'm just going to talk about the psychology of how you get punched in the face and niggas feel it's all right. Here's the problem. Niggas is doing a lot of shit for their channel. They doing a lot of shit for battle rap, and that's separate, and respect that. But to a man, when somebody feels that they could cold cock you, when somebody feels they could cold punch you in the face and stand there and look you in the face like, what, nigga? There's a problem. You know what I mean? And that's something that you got to deal with. You got to have your niggas with you. You got to have your niggas with you so that if you are slipping, if you're not protecting yourself at all times like a boxing match, that your niggas, they got to think twice, because as soon as I throw that punch, I know these niggas is coming after me. Jimz, you got punched in your face. You had your clock cleaned by this John nigga. He got somebody.
You meddle around with imposters, you might get screwed up, get a slow beat in a vegetable state, but you ain't go vegan. No food could help beat. I told
what you do. You turned around, you posted it, made a blog there like, oh yeah, he did the right thing. He got in front of it, blah, 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 blah. Bullshit. Bullshit. Nigga fucking put hands on you, you gotta fight back. You feel me? John the Don and Holla the Don. They was beefing or some shit over the internet. Holla the Don seen him, start throwing punches. What happened? John start fighting back right then and there. He ain't take that shit and was like, oh, it's all good. Same thing with Disaster and Math. Disaster did sneak punch him, and you know what I'm saying? They did try and jump Math. They was jumping Math, but Math was fighting. Math was fighting. Math ain't run. Math ain't look scared, and he was on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? He was on the West Coast fighting them Crip niggas or whatever. Bill Collector posting his shit all fucked up. Bill Collector never retaliated, never fixed that shit. Show off, knocked him out years ago. Hitman and Show Off has come to numerous URL events. Bill Collector is nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Like, if you URL events, you can't miss. You can't miss the fact who's on the card. You know Hitman and his brothers coming through. They walking through with no fear. They not even thinking about this nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like, back in the days, a nigga said your name. They said it with a certain amount of, like, fear and respect. Like, oh, shit. Such and such looking for you. Like, that shit, it had some weight. Oh, such and such coming through. This crew is going to be here. Yo, I heard these niggas looking to rob. Yo, watch. You know. Hitman, his brother, and Hitman does not roll deep. I've been to numerous URL events. Hitman is Hitman, his brother, and that's about it. If they have one other nigga with them, that's a lot. Is Hitman by himself or Hitman and his brother? That's about it. Calico, I seen him with a couple of dudes. I seen him by himself. You know what I'm saying? Dot Mob, rolls deep. Dot Mob rolls deep. You're not going to catch Rex slipping. Tay-Rock rolls deep. It's going to be hard to catch Tay-Rock slipping. Team Hami, that's like a family. I don't even... They really like a family. And Ain't no crew bigger than Team Homie. And you try and punch Swave Sever. Try and punch Swave Sever in the face. I'm going to interview him. I'm going to interview Swave on this shit. Try and punch Swave Sever in the face on stage before a battle, outside a battle. See what happens. Go Dolo and do that. Go Dolo. Or come with 3 or 4 niggas and do that shit. See what happens. Now, when Math battle Show Off, it was Math and Brooklyn Hands. I don't think Math had anybody else with him. But Brooklyn Hands is about 6'6", maybe 6'7", maybe 6'8", 6'8", 6'7", and you could tell Brooklyn Hands about that life. He's not just a big goon. He's really a big goon type nigga. He's not just, that's not just for play. But Show Off, to me, was kind of by itself, to me. And there was a lot of tension going on. But nothing happened, And you could tell because, Show Off has never really showed us a side of him that you would say, oh, he's pussy, or he's weak, or you could do this to him or that to him. And Math hasn't showed that either. So there was like a mutual kind of respect. And Hands kind of knew both of them, but Hands kind of told Show Off, my nigga, keep this shit rap. Keep this shit rap. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, we cool, but keep this shit rap. And when a nigga tell you keep something rap and you keep it rap, it's kind of like they playing you a little bit. It's kind of like, yo, nigga, stay in your place. You know you got to stay in your place. You know what I mean? But he kind of had to because it was 2 of them and it was just him. It was Math and Hands and it was just Show Off. Now, if it was just Show Off and Math, it is what it is. You take your chances, win, lose, or draw. But 2 against 1, Show Off kind of like, is what it is. Anyway, yeah, this is more the strategy. The mental perception. This is more the strategy of how niggas see you and your image. So Jimz is more concerned about his channel and keeping his channel popping. So that punch out that he had definitely got activity on his channel. The way he handled it, some of the geeky fans or whatever he had, they feeling that. See, the people that rock with me, they fucking understand. When they hear what I'm saying, when you listen to what I'm saying, you know this shit is coming from a certain cloth. You know this shit is coming from an area like, this dude did not figure this shit out on the internet. When I was growing up, there was no internet. So a lot of shit you had to see or do or be a part of. Facts. Straight facts. Niggas wasn't even, to be honest with you, I was a late starter on the internet because I wasn't comfortable just being on fucking camera like that. Nowadays it's a natural thing for a hood dude to be on camera. Back then, niggas ain't want you taking any pictures, or doing anything public. You know what I'm saying? Niggas it was a lot. It was a lot going on. People had open cases. You know what I'm saying? They see the cops coming down the street. They got the hood on. They turn in their back. There's a lot going on. Anyway, so leading up to this, anytime that you are in a confrontational situation, they say it in boxing all the time. Protect yourself at all times. So that means protect yourself while you're giving the instructions out. Protect yourself whenever you're in the ring. Protect yourself when you hear the bell sound off to fight. Protect yourself when you hear the bell to stop fighting. You got to protect yourself when you're walking back to the dressing room as a boxer. Protect yourself at all times. That is not just a boxing rule, man. That is like a street shit. So you battling a nigga, you should be protecting yourself at all times. And I see the simple rule 101 of the street being disregarded. And when you disregard it, it comes back to bite. You went into Club Drum, niggas told you was a little fucked up. You went home, you cleaned up, and you ain't searched for nobody. You was laughing and talking about the battle later that evening. You know what I mean? Like, it's all good. Like, come on, my nigga. You cannot you cannot claim the streets and not really be a street nigga. It just don't work. The reason why Goodz feel like he could punch you in the face is because he talked to that nigga. He knows that dude. And that dude is putting energy out there like you not nothing to be feared. There's no problems. Like, even though Goodz punched you in the face and you hit him twice, like, if you was a hood nigga, you're supposed to fight till you feel better. You understand what I'm saying? Understand that. Let that sink in. Like, just because I fight a nigga, let me break some shit down real quick. If you fight a nigga, right, and whether you win or you lose, after the fight, if you don't feel better, you need to fight that nigga again another day. Maybe later that day. Maybe a week later. Yo, homie, I know we threw hands and shit. I'm still feeling some kind of way. Let's get it popping again. Just some ignorant shit like that. Nothing new needed to happen between the fight. Nothing new. It's like, you know what? I'm still not feeling better. I need to see this nigga again. And again and again. You know why? Because that's going to tell him he can't just fight you. Even if you lost, he's not just going to look to fight you no more because he knows you're not afraid of him. The whole point of fighting a motherfucker is not really to win or lose. You have to let that nigga know you're not afraid of him. That's what's key in a fight. It's great to win. It's important to win fights. But the underlying message is, I'm not afraid of you or your boys. And I'm coming to see you daily. So you would know that till that's in your head. So the minute you like, yo, I should fight T, man. He over there. Your boys will be like, you know he ain't afraid of you. You know he gonna throw them hands. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta put in that nigga head. So if you don't learn nothing else, you don't have to win every fight. But niggas gotta know that you're not afraid to fight. How you do that? You fight until you feel better. Think about that shit. He's swearing that something is true. And Jimz is saying it's not true. Jimz is saying you're a liar. And Jimz is kind of like in battle rap mode, like you're a liar. Whether it's true or not, he's just saying he's a liar. And then Goodz is saying, I swear on my daughter. If any of you guys know, makes it a point in all of his battles that he won't battle a dude. I don't know if he puts it in the contract most of the time or if it's just a verbal understanding. He doesn't want the battler to talk about his daughter. They could talk about anything else. They could say anything else. He doesn't want, and I'm surprised the other bloggers didn't bring this up. He doesn't want anyone to bring up his daughter in a battle. If you notice, he's never really brought his daughter up in a battle. All right? So when he's battling you, and he looks you in the eye and he says, I swear on everything. I swear on my daughter this is true. From the time he says, I swear on my daughter this is true, in a battle. He introduced his daughter into a battle. Now, in my eyes, if I'm battling you and you say, hey, just don't say nothing about my daughter, and I just so happen to agree to that, and I'm battling you, and now you bring your daughter into a battle, as a street nigga, your antennas should go up like, this motherfucker is now taking this shit to a real level for him. His daughter is a real level for him. And you see the look in his face, he swears on the daughter, and then after he swears on the daughter, Jimz says, you lying. That ain't true. So I guess right there, Goodz is like saying in his mind, I'm going to show you how real I am, my nigga. I ain't no lie. And he hit him, right? But the hit probably would have never went down if Jimz had handled his business before. You know, Goodz interviewed that nigga that was involved with making sure that Jimz got hit. He didn't hit him, but he made sure somebody hit him. This dude is on camera. This is months later, talking about how Jimz got different color hair. How he know the nigga for 15 years. If I know you for 15 years, I gotta know where you be at. I gotta know your movements. I gotta know how to catch up with you. You talking about it was a small money issue. This nigga's talking shit walking down the street while you just got fucking knocked out. And he feel comfortable. It's one of the weirdest shits. Like, I got niggas. I got niggas. That from the time you get hit, you get shot at, somebody stab you, whatever. They on the job. They trying to find niggas. They looking. They ready. They on a hunt. Until shit is Yo, my man, tell y'all a quick story. My man got snuck by a dude everybody know in the hood. In other words, like he was standing on the corner. The dude came from behind him, grabbed him in a headlock and kind of like flung him to the ground. And then his head hit the sidewalk and he had this big cut from like from right where his eyebrow is up to his forehead, from where his head split the curb, the pavement. And he was knocked out. And the dude that did it, everybody knew. Wasn't even like he robbed and stealed a little bit, but he wasn't like nobody that people was like, oh shit, yo, we gotta be careful. This nigga, you know what I'm saying, is wilding right now. So dudes ain't even come up with a real game plan. I was like, yo, when we see him, we see him. It is what it is. Like my homie that got that scar and all that shit, he ain't even had to do nothing. Like, I mean, he could have did whatever he wanted to do, but he ain't even had to do nothing to keep it all real with y'all. This nigga was not good in the hood that did this shit. He was not good in the hood. Like there was no reason for it, but he had to move my nigga to another state. He didn't come back to the hood for about 4 or 5 years. 4 or 5 years. And then niggas was like, yo, we heard such and such is around, da-da-da. You know what niggas said? We still need to see this nigga. After 4 or 5 years? 4 or 5 years for a scar? You know, and he did something stupid. I don't know why he did it or how he did it. You know how he caught it? And niggas is like, yo, we still need to see this nigga. So if he come through here or we see him in the hood, green light. Green light. And I'm going to leave it at that because it was a green light on homie. It was a green light on homie. I ain't even going to hold you on that. But you see what I'm talking about? You see the difference? Niggas like 3 days pass and it's like, oh, it's all good. Bill collector eye healed up, it's all good. What the fuck? Like, there's some shit you got to keep sacred. That's why when you get older, you start picking and choosing your battles wiser. And not battles like battle rap, like battles. And you say, is this worth it? Do I want to sacrifice my job, my family, my career for this? What does this nigga, like, in order for me to like really go all the way out there, is this nigga giving up the same thing I'm giving up? Or is this somebody that has nothing to lose and just looking for a name type shit? I mean, like, this whole punching in the face thing, it's the hood. Whoever swings first, usually they say wins. In this case, Goodz swung first, and he hit Jimz in a good spot, which was like his cheek and his nose. But I don't think it was flush enough. And I think he hit him with his left hand. I don't know if he left-handed or right-handed, but it didn't look like a good hit. And then Jimz reacted right away. He probably said, all right, I've been getting punched enough. Let me swing back. And Jimz turned around and gave him a couple good ones. I don't know what happened to Goodz after that first punch. Like, you got to follow up with that. You don't just, this ain't the movies. The one-hitter quitter is not a normal thing. You punch somebody in the face, they're going to be looking at you like, yeah, nigga, that shit did nothing. I'm here. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about the strategy. Yo, I was going to talk about the Rome DMV and the Angry Fan shit because I listened to all of that, and there's a lot a lot I could say about that on both sides. On both sides. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'll be thinking like niggas is doing shit just to hype their channels up. So fuck it. I ain't even gonna talk about that shit. If you're doing something to hype your channel up and it's not real, because it definitely ain't fucking real, I ain't even gonna say nothing about it. Because if the shit was real, it'd be handled a lot different. A lot different. So it's not real. I'm not even gonna fuck with it. But the good shit and the Jimz shit, that shit was real. Anytime somebody punch you in your face, that shit is real. So Mad Dog Killer, you know what I mean? I'll let you know.
With them boys in the hood like I'm dope, boy. I had to kill the competition on my own. Y'all wanna see a dead body? Everybody, wanna see a dead body? It's a body, it's a body. Hold up.
Whip that, you know, R.I.P. Your soul just lift up and you out of here. I see you on that other side, body. Cry rivers, courtesy of mine. We terrorize rappers better.